Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Borghals playthrough in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, where we're currently still the Timurids. But we're doing alright as the Timurids. Guitar. That's going to need to be dealt with. Should be alright. Yeah, we're just waiting for the Georgian capital to fall. Also, let's grab at least a claim. We'll take this one. It's lower dev, but the Ottomans might take Madarin. They might do. We'll bring you back. We'll also improve relations with the Mamluks. It's weird, but in the peace deal with the Georgians, the Mamluks just sneak onto it. I'd rather them not. Even though we're rivals with them. So that's not really going to work. Nope, you can't have access. And the Age of Reformation is upon us. Our aggressive expansion impact is now going to be a little bit bigger. We should have probably pieced out a little earlier. Although we do have the school, aggressive expansion school. We'll have to take a little less from Georgia. Armenia, sorry. You're going to get dragged onto the fort. This is terrible. He'd been on his island for all my life and now has decided to vomit forth. Okay, Armenia. Oh. We'll deal with you. We can deal with you. Can I get you away? I can. Excellent. Oh, we need to attack into these Coptics because they're going to spread their filth. That should be enough to defeat 19 in a mountain fort with my leader in charge. Alright, Armenia. We're to peace out with you now because we still could. We still could. I was going to say, because in the first stage you get aggressive expansion impact lowered. I thought we were going to end up with more people on this, but we have ticked around the year, I suppose. Our war reps, money as well. There we go. So, border with the Otto-dubs, border with the Mamluks. A little earlier than I would have liked, but I suppose it needs to be done. Attacker against Georgia, allied with Emirati. Yep, we'll take out Trebizond as well. Now, Arquenlu should have quite a few cores around here. Might be worth popping out an Arquenlu. Three, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 provinces that we could feed him. for reconquest. Boop. Should probably get a claim on the Ottomans as well. Although he would royal marriages. Ottomans and Aragon versus the Mamluks. Let's just get worse. You're allied with the Aragon. You are. Do grab the royal marriage then, just to guard our back. If I'm at war with the Mamluks, I don't want the Ottomans poking me. And straight out of this war with the Ottomans, we'll try and push in. Well, we'll try anyway. Right, I want you on the boat. We take out this island. That should be enough for that. That should be enough for that. Forts and mountains, brilliant things. Another fort in the mountains. I might be able to get rid of Shivan now. Also, I could do with building up spy network in Mamluks to try to get through some of these forts a little bit quicker when we do inevitably go to war with them, which should be pretty soon. Check you onto the island to get rid of the Coptic over there. Have you flipped all this to Coptic? You have. What an absolute toy. Well, it's a good job we saw it happening. Oh, that was Mahara. Yeah, we'll grab that royal marriage with the Amara. Punjab. Should probably grab that royal marriage as well. Overextension is bringing our Diplo rep down, but that's okay. I'm probably going to need some cannons, aren't I? We've been operating without cannons at the moment, but let's get a stack of 6. For trying to push through certain forts. Ooh. Mamluks are fighting back. Good. Good. Weaken yourself upon each other. Will make my job a lot easier. Also, I've been trying to save up money for a long time now. Hoping that the Renaissance would spread through us a little bit quicker, but it doesn't seem to. Although it is here, so if we develop here, ooh, if we develop here, we're developing for colonialism. I'd rather develop in a place that's going to be cheaper. Now we'll wait for Renaissance to get through this and then develop for colonialism in this province instead. But I would like to grab Renaissance before developing for colonialism, because we get an additional minus 5% dev cost. Don't need my troops up, I don't. Let's bring maintenance down, let's generate some more money. We need to sit on what we've got so far. We'll grab a claim on you with the highest dev. Bring you back. I knew I wanted to take Miltech, and I probably will before going to war with the Mamluks, but this is the Mamluks pushing back. Interesting. Good. Next. Next is Avaz. Avaz. Orange estate. Let's enforce religious unity. Take the religious unity off up here. And we'll get Arvaz converted in 34 months. Probably a little less now. Good. Now Georgia, I know you're fighting a few people already. There really is no chance. There's no reason for us to get involved there at the moment. Let's grab a claim on Trebizond. Hit vassalize? No. Let's just take him out. And at some point I'll want to pop a Basra out again. I very much hope. Are you converting that? Yep, he's converting it. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We can go into Najd. And grab him as a dude. Force him as into vassalization. Wow, Najd, what have you been doing? You're getting too big. You're getting far too big, Najd. Force vassalize him, and then we've got access to the minus 10% aggressive expansion. As and when we want. Biltis have insulted us. Why? Why would you do this? Ooh, Shavan. Now, if we were to attack into the Mamluks, apparently Shavan comes in. If we can attack into Biltis, separate out Shavan. It means it's one less person to worry about when we're getting into the Mamluks proper. Also, Punjab. Live desire of 35. Don't think I can take anything else off you to make this happen quicker, guy. $90, 100, 150, 115. No. Well, if they were down at 0, I'd take this for the plus 55 and then develop one of their provinces to drag them under the 50 mark. But yeah. We've already taken 2 provinces off them. In fact, have we taken 3? No, not just 2. Just Bano and Kohol. Ooh. Are you going to get that done? You might do. $15.18. You might be able to get that done. We'll see. But it looks like the zeal has dropped off there. I think he had zeal before. Or is this going to be owned by Emirati? Right, let's move generally in that direction. So I can deal with what happens here. Religious pragmatism, Dhimmi gains 10 influence, fair enough. Yep, the Ottomans are getting their poop pushed in fairly aggressively now. But are they though? In terms of numbers, are they? So the Mamluks have taken the biggest of the hits. Terrible place to have a revolt. It's in the mountains. Won't attack into the mountains, but we'll snaffle them as they... Nope. Let's not be right up close to them. We'll stay in Shivan and snaffle them in a bit. Do we attack the Ottomans or do we attack the Mamluks? The Ottomans have an ability to walk back across this strait, lick their wounds and come back at us. The Mamluks, they have the bigger alliance chain, as it were. They'd be able to bring more people in. I think that's what's probably messed the Ottomans up a little bit. Not so much one-on-one fights with the Mamluks, but it's... Shivan, Dulkadin, no, not really. Maybe? Maybe other people getting involved? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Can't have you spreading your separatism anywhere else. Venice has excommunicated the rule of Austria. That's terrible. Nope, you cannot have access. If we were to go to war with the Mamluks, I'd want to be the same tech as them. But it's dependent on you spreading in time. 93%. 97%. We might be able to get this. We might be able to get it. Whilst we're over here at full strength, no, you move, you move. How many can you support? 16, 23, 23. We'll jump into Dagestan. What? But he was alright. The other one was alright. This one's... it's not brilliant. 9-point spread. Do we risk it? It means throwing 50 prestige in the bin. We'll keep it up for now. Don't have any more troops. Nope, but we probably should get some. Yeah, I probably should get some. Got you. Just there. It's a -5, but don't think it's going to do that much. Right, job's on. That is a claim upon your province. We'll see what happens here before deciding what to do. I have to take advantage of this somehow. Caravan and Shivan won't get involved. Aiden's not far away from not getting involved. I think we cut into the Mamluks. Alright, one more take, 2 more takes maybe. We can get Renaissance balls. 2 more takes we'll be able to get Renaissance. Renaissance, once we embrace Renaissance, we'll be able to, yeah, just cover it. We'll be able to develop this province for global trade, but at an additional 5% discount. Because Renaissance give you a minus 5% discount to dev cost. We'll also pick up military tech and look to get into the Mamluks. Just as a lot of calls come in. But this is good. I mean, it seems to be, there's an ebb and flow here. Neither one of them is really getting the upper hand. Mamluks had it, Ottomans had it for a while, and then Mamluks pushed back, and now you can see the Ottomans kind of pushing. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Ah, come on. Do it for 82%, or do we dev one of these provinces a little bit? I think we do. I don't want to dev this province. We'll dev you. Allows us to embrace Renaissance. Brings the cost of you down. We pick you up. We're now onto colonialism. Colonialism that we can pop here. Local dev cost minus 10% for it being prosperous. Additional minus 10% for the encouraged development. The minus 5% for Renaissance. And Drylands adds a plus 5%. I wish there was a flatland place that I could grab that would be cheap, but this is about the best that we're going to get. Unless we ended up with a random event that pops and gives us dev cost here. But the majority of our land is fairly poopy. Yep. Trying to grab the admin, as many admin as we will need first, because it only gets more and more expensive. And the rest we'll make up with military points, because military points, they're the easiest to come by of all the points. Pop colonialism insiders, get that to spread. Be a little bit more efficient with our points. And then we've got a couple of good provinces down here in states anyway, which is going to make it a lot more valuable in terms of trade, in terms of XYZ down here. It's all good. It's all good. You benefit from it anyway. Let's swap my stuff out. Holy 3-star general. What is that? Is that what? A 6-5. Alright. Do I really want to be fighting a Mamluk 6-5? No. How do you fight? Scary, that's how you fight, even with a -3. He might have had an event that gave him that general. It feels like it. Feels like the type of general you get from an event. 6-5. Jesus. It's no wonder the Ottomans were struggling. Alright. Janagar is no longer a valid rival for us. Oh, of course. Oh, top of the world now. Ten towards legalism, 10 towards mysticism. We're already at legalism, are we? I think I've mentioned before. If you're at one extreme, it's a fairly good idea to stay at that extreme instead of trying to push your way to the other side. You're fired on a fort, which is terrible news for you. I will spread out here and do some resieging. Done. So, sorted your life out for you. Oh, Blue should stand under us as well, aren't they? Of course, Aiden are fairly big. Might be worth having a contingent down here to jump onto his capital immediately. I don't think he'd be far away from getting pieced out. Where are you? Right, now you can flip magically. And Trebizond is out of his fight. We have claims on you. No, we don't. We have claims on what is left of Georgia? We do. Well, it would be rude not to. No, it would be rude. No run. No one. All of our cores have already come in from the last fight with Georgia, so we might as well finish them off. No, it's Armenia that we took out. Similar colour. As in the province colour, of course. Trebizond would bring in I've got people there. Trebizond would bring in Emirati, but you're both Orthodox. And Emirati won't even come in. Excellent. The more that these guys can faff about between themselves, the more we can be mopping up the smaller countries here, grabbing our cultural area, pushing into Europe. All bodes well for us. Or it should do anyway. Put you on outrage countries for a tick or two. Whilst we sort out Armenian. Improve relations advisor is gone. Improve relations advisor for full price. I think we go for that. I really do. Yep. Such is the power of improved relations advisor. And you are out of your war, and apparently the Ottomans won. They took Haleb. Interesting. Alright, where was that? Alright, no more edicts there. Needs to be part of a full core. Like a Lakia. Turn on religious unity. Let's get you going. Are you out yet? Yes. Right. Flip you over. Now we go to war with Trebizond. Fort in the mountains and all that good stuff. I'll take it. 20 prestige, thank you. You require 9, let's leave 3 cannons. That will do. In fact, we've got another 2 cannons here we can chuck on. Swap out for you 2. And our truce with Kara is over. You step off that because I'll probably want that province. I don't want it looted into the ground with much loss and devastation. And we need a claim on Kara because he's outside of... Let's have a look at Mamluks. If I grabbed a quick dirty alliance with the Ottomans, what are the chances of them jumping into another fight against the Mamluks? Zero. Unless it's a defensive war, he's not going to go to war with the Mamluks again. He has a truce with them. Do I have space for people? We're all married with the Ottomans anyway. Might pick up an alliance. Maybe, maybe not. What did you say? Quantity. And humanist. We might keep the Ottoman suite. Just for the moment. Yep, spy network in Kara for the moment. Okay, come back. I'll take the land off you. Coalition mate. No, it's not. Coalition will not form. Did I just see Armenia on there? I did. Where's Armenia popped out then? Thought we killed the entirety of Armenian capital we'd left. I'll do. There we go. We were spending military here, weren't we? Was it here? It was here, but it's going to be expensive. You have one extra cannon. Let's throw that on there. You, we don't have a claim against. It's taken out the entirety of... Well, that's unfortunate. Delian separatists. Well, let's go. Shiraz gets new Madras. Yeah, taking out the entirety of Trebizond is probably going to piss a few people off. Although, I mean, they're still... Well, Mushasha as well. They're still Orthodox. Don't have 6 artillery on here. We do. Level 3 bonus. Could do with another 4 artillery. Yeah, we can afford it. Another 4 artillery. I want to be able to generate the full 5 bonus from having 10 artillery on any siege at any one time. Trebizond, if I take everything off you, what happens? Lots of people get really pissed off, but one of those people is Trebizond, and he's not going to exist anymore. Armenia is a truce, Kara is not. Bushasha is not. Imereti is not. Circassia is not. Trebizond won't exist. Yas is. You know, truth. Tells me, do we have claims upon you? We do not. Build claims on Mushasha before you peace out. What is this nonsense? Defend against Hisenkypher and Hisenkypher conquest of Bitlis. What? Alright. Hisenkypher's got some balls. Alright, come back. Don't really want to fight the Mamluks whilst I've got a 6-5. Spy network on Kara, spy network on Mushasha. We'll keep this fight going on until such a time when we can peace out and immediately go to war with Mushasha. Or Kara for that matter. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to leave it for this episode. We are currently rushing our way towards... Oh no. Jean-Pierre might kill him. Jean-Pierre might kill these Delian separatists. Good. Also, you might get that done in time. No, he's going to get all the way to the edge. And then it's going to fail, isn't it? And then we're going to integrate him, and it's... Oh well. We could make him disloyal for a little bit, but there's no real point. We risk somebody supporting his independence. So we'll just have to deal with that. And once Punjab is integrated, we can flip to the Mughals, and then it's a whole different story. Also, no, not admin. We are on our road to. Oh, we're on the. Go on then. We're on the road to grabbing colonialism inside us. And therefore be fairly up to date in terms of tech. We'll have to pop printing press inside us as well somewhere else, but provincial trade power modifier no longer get an institution penalty until about 1550. That's going to stand us in good stead. And observe what happens here. The moment the Mamluks lose that outrageous general, we should probably attack into them. It's ridiculous. That has to be. That has to be mission generated. Yeah, of the two here, Mamluks. Oh, they're probably fairly evenly even strength, but Dokkadir is natural vassal. You're only allied. You would. Greg Caraman as a vassal. We could do it. We could steal Caraman from out under the noses of the Mamluks. Turn him into a vassal. Be vassal feeding this way, whilst getting claims and just attacking into this way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I'm sick of babysitting Mara. He was meant to be converting all this to Sunni, not messing it up. Still stuck on the second religious idea. It just needs the third religious idea and he'll start powering through all that, but missionary strength of +3. Oh. Anyway, until next time. Do take care.